So what is this day? What day is this other shutdown? I'm starting to lose count already. How long do we think MAGA's gonna keep this going for? How long? How long are they gonna find another excuse to complain about till we get this? Until we get this started? Until we get this completed? What's the next stepping stone? What's up, Emma? I came on a little early today. Came on a little early because crazy. Not too. I wouldn't say there's a lot to talk about because the stuff hasn't changed. It's been the same shit over and over again. But it's just interesting because it's just like you'll see the posts that MAGA likes to do, and you'll see the posts that MAGA doesn't like to do, and then you start investigating the stuff, and then you start picking and choosing things, and then it's just like you start realizing, like, damn, these people really are stupid. Like it's hard. You know how hard it is to actually understand that these people have no common sense or no reading comprehension, and it's beyond painful at this point. I was just like, people are gonna need psyche. You know what that is? That is just gonna be like, you know how us veterans be having PTSD and shit. A whole generation of this country is gonna have PTSD. What's up, Jeanette? A whole generation of this country is gonna have PTSD because of MAGA. That's the crazy part. It was like, because of MAGA, the United States is gonna fall into PTSD because of all the shit that they do, all the shit that's gone, and it's just like you're gonna have to remember this going like going forward. You have to think about it like, damn, the inability to create something and do anything with it. And it's just like, it's crazy to me because the thing is, it's just like, well, Vegas, it's not even far fetched anymore because the thing is look at all the shit that they've been doing. Imagine the fact that they want to argue that the Democrats are the ones shutting down the government when it's actually the Republicans shutting down. Glad to hear that, Matt. Glad to hear you go back to work in 10 days. I appreciate it. It's just like, it's crazy to me because they keep on trying to say that it's just like, oh, it's the Democrats that are causing this. And it's just like, the Democrats are not causing this. This is caused by the Republicans because the Republicans don't want to do anything. I was just like, Mike Johnson is literally lying in your faces. Mike Johnson, you know what it is? Mike Johnson is basically at the point right now where he knows most of MAGA can't read. Mike Johnson is at the fact right now that he knows most of y'all are not going to read. Most of y'all are not going to actually do any kind of research to anything he says. Y'all going to take everything Mike Johnson says or anything that comes from a Republican representative, y'all going to take it at face value. They already know that. That's why we're stuck on stupid right now, because of y'all. Because MAGA refuses to actually look into anything that their people say. Imagine the fact that you're going to say, oh, the Democrats are the reasons. The Democrats are the reasons. How are the Democrats the reasons for a shutdown right now? Here we go. What part did you read, Diamond? It was like, you know what it says? Because that's the thing. The funny thing is the funny thing is that Mike Johnson knows you're stupid. Mike Johnson knows you're just going to look at what the face value says, because he even posted it on X. He posted it on X saying, oh, the alien, whatever, I can't remember specifically what it is, but the counter offer that Chuck Schumer basically put out there, basically that was the main thing that he decided to highlight on his Twitter post. I don't have Twitter. I just see what other people use off of Twitter. Because I know it's just full of a cesspool of fucking stupidity. But what did Mike Johnson put on there? He highlighted the part where it says like alien anything. And he said, look, guys, look. This is where the Democrats are trying to make sure that non-citizens get money. But then, because the thing is that he knows y'all so stupid, y'all not actually going to read that section of what Chuck Schumer proposed. Because if you actually had some fucking intelligence, you would have been able to read the fact that it states no illegal will receive any kind of care. You have to be a citizen. You have to be at least a registered, lawful immigrant. It says it in the fucking proposition. But the thing is y'all don't know how to fucking read. He literally put it on Twitter because he knew y'all weren't going to read it. Y'all saw the little thing he highlighted and it said, hold on, let me see if I can actually find it. I want to read exactly what it says. So that way, y'all dumbasses could actually understand that they playing with your face. They lie. You know how it is to lie to you so easily and y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about? That's crazy, isn't it? That you keep on trying to blame. You keep on trying to blame the Democrats. But it clearly states on the part that you have to be an American citizen. It actually says it in the part that Chuck Schumer, that it has to be an actual citizen to receive these benefits. So if it actually says that these people have to be legal, because to y'all, anybody that doesn't speak English, I guess is illegal, so y'all don't know. But then the thing is most of y'all don't even read it. Y'all didn't read the part where it basically explained point blank that the Democrats are demanding that you have to be an American citizen. That part is in there. So the whole point that, oh my goodness, they're trying to make illegals, it's bullshit. The thing is y'all don't know how to read. It says it in the fucking proposition that Chuck Schumer said it, that you have to be American. So I don't understand how stupid you can be that you can't fucking read. Why is it that it's so hard for Republicans to read anything? They take Mike Johnson's face value. The same dude that told you that fucking Donald Trump was an informant and then decided to take it back because he thought you were too stupid to know what an informant was. Y'all forgot that one? Y'all forgot that part. That's the part y'all go. Y'all following Mike Johnson when he told y'all that Donald Trump was an informant and that's why Jeffrey Epstein went to jail. But then when they found the fact that, oh shit, that would mean that Donald Trump was involved in it, this man retracted his words quickly. The only thing that's happening right now is that the Democrats are too bitch made to say anything. Democrats are too fucking scared. The same Democrats are those same ones that are fucking tied into AIPAC with Mike Johnson. Those are the same ones. That's why you don't hear the Democrats talking shit back, because all of those pieces of shit are also in on it. But you're not going to lie to me and you're not going to try to boldface say that, oh, it's the Democrats that want to do this. The Democrats want to make sure your poor, broke ass that can't afford fucking health insurance continues to have some sort of coverage where you don't have to pay an astronomical amount for your health care. That's what the Democrats is fighting for, to make sure Obamacare gets extended. The shit that you've been using. What up, Kobe? The shit that you've been using for being broke and not having any fucking money to pay your medical bills that is costing you more than what you fucking earn is what the fucking Democrats are fighting for. What's up, Soggy? And it's just like y'all so stuck on stupid that y'all believe anything this man says and y'all run with. You know what it is to run with the thought process of licking fucking Grinder Mike Johnson's fucking nuts. Imagine licking the nuts of Donald Trump for so damn long that you actually believe anything that comes out his mouth without actually looking into it. Imagine that you are Republican. Imagine that you are so far up Donald Trump's ass. Imagine being so far up there that you have no problem with Argentina getting bailed out for $20 billion. But America first, right? America first? Come on, MAGA. You can't even defend that. You can't defend the fact. Imagine this. Bro, you mad you broke? Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, that's crazy. I can actually live my life right now and not have to work. That's crazy. But your broke ass still can't do anything. That crazy. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Imagine the fact that you exposing MAGA for being stupid and they get mad at the fact that you're intelligent enough that you don't have to work all the fucking time or work supposedly overtime and then still get taxed overtime even though you weren't going to get taxed for overtime. Wild, isn't it? Wild, isn't it? Y'all the same. Look, hey, I got a question. I got a question for y'all. Why don't y'all like Bad Bunny? Why does the MAGA like Bad Bunny? Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Just tell me. Just tell me why I don't like Bad Bunny. Funny how everybody look at this. Look at this stupidity. You hear that? You see this stupid? You see this nonsense? This is a good one. This is a good one. This is how you know MAGA is so stupid. MAGA doesn't even realize that if you are Puerto Rican, you are a United States citizen. And then y'all want to talk about anything. Who the fuck is going to listen to MAGA when MAGA don't even understand that Puerto Rico has United States citizens? If you are Puerto Rican, you are a United States citizen. Don't say he's anti-American. Don't say it's because it's fucking Spanish. Because the thing is y'all said the same thing about Kendrick Lamar last year. And Kendrick Lamar was black. And Kendrick Lamar did the whole entire fucking performance in English. And y'all still didn't fucking like it. Imagine that. So what's the only thing I noticed the same between these two people? Because they were both Americans. Y'all didn't understand Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick Lamar was talking in English. Imagine that. Imagine that talking point. Y'all didn't like Kendrick Lamar, and I'm guessing y'all could understand English. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure if y'all actually know what English is. Cause crazy, that shit was entirely in English and y'all disliked fucking his whole performance. Talk about there wasn't any white people. There wasn't any inclusivity. We weren't on the stage. And we're just like, didn't y'all not want DEI? So y'all don't want DEI, but then y'all want to be fucking put into the fucking performance. That's an interesting take. That's an interesting take that you yourself don't even know. Look, I bet you I could tell MAGA to name all 50 states and they wouldn't be able to with a fucking map in front of them. Do y'all even know what territories are? Do y'all know what territories are? No? Do we know what the territories are? Do we know what territories of the United States are? I just want to know, because some of y'all don't know that they citizens. Look at this one. Typical, typical that you use that, but then why'd you use it against Kendrick Lamar? I didn't have a problem with Kendrick Lamar performing. You did. You had a problem with Kendrick Lamar, and he did it in English. So it wasn't that it was. So what was it? What, exactly? Please explain. Because the thing is y'all can make all these fucking statements real quick, but then when it comes to actually answering, y'all shut the fuck up, huh? It's quick to shut the fuck up for y'all, huh? Then y'all change the topic. Then it's quick to be like, no, we were talking about this. We're talking nothing about this. Oh, just like, look at this dumbass. Look at this one. Look at this one. I love when they post. I love when they put stuff like this. It was just like nothing to do with race. So then why were y'all complaining that there wasn't no white people? Well, if it wasn't, why were y'all complaining that there was no white people? Why didn't you just boycott it like y'all said? Weren't y'all gonna boycott? I swore y'all were gonna boycott. Y'all said nothing but boycott this. We ain't doing shit for the NFL. We're not going to watch the Super Bowl. We're not. And there you were still paying for it. So shut the fuck up. Y'all the biggest fucking hypocrites we can find. That's why nobody wants to listen to y'all. Nobody believes in y'all. Because y'all say a whole bunch of shit and don't even follow through. Y'all were going to boycott the NFL because of fucking Colin Kaepernick. And he was taking a knee for a while. Yeah, you were still at the games. You were still watching it. You were still wanted to be the biggest fucking cheerleader you wanted to be with your jersey. And let's go tailgating. And let's go. Shut the fuck up. That's why nobody believes in any of y'all. That's why nobody listens to MAGA. That's why most of the time we just let y'all talk y'all dumbasses to the fucking wall. Because y'all just racist. Well, that's it. Kendrick Lamar was black. Kendrick Lamar did his whole thing was fucking in English. And y'all still had a fucking mad. Y'all still got mad. See, this is what I talk about. See? Wasn't he talking all this hot shit and now he had to go and change the subject because he's losing at everything else? Ain't that crazy? Oh, now you don't want to talk about being racist, huh? You don't want to talk about it? You don't want to talk about that part? Now you want to change it to the Mets thing, right? That's what you want to do? Cool. It's okay. We already identified you as a fucking racist. It's okay. We don't have to. The thing is MAGA, the problem with MAGA and the problem with Republicans and racists is that they don't understand common sense. They don't understand comprehension. They don't understand the fact that we understand that you are stupid. We know this already. We already know that. That's established. The thing is that for some of us, we decide to try to show you how stupid you are. And others just leave y'all be. Because y'all full of shit. Let me guess, y'all gonna boycott the fucking Super Bowl this year. But I bet you're gonna watch every single fucking football game on Sunday. I bet you still paying attention to your fantasy league. I bet you that one's still going, right? But I'm gonna boycott the NFL. I'm gonna boycott the NFL. What else y'all gonna boycott? What else y'all gonna boycott? like, come on, man. Y'all so full of shit. It's wild how full of shit y'all can be. Like, we already know you racist. That's it. Stop hiding it. Be bold enough. The same way you want to say, look, if I hear anybody saying we going to boycott the Super Bowl because Bad Bunny's going to be in Spanish, I already know you racist. Because you said the same thing with Kendrick and he did it in English. Imagine saying the same shit back-to-back years. Because you know what? This is why MAGA doesn't understand. MAGA doesn't know, and this is the thing. MAGA doesn't understand how to run a business. Because the thing is you know why they're not catering to your dumb fucks? Because you dumb fucks are going to watch regardless. You dumb fucks are going to say, oh, I'm gonna boycott this. But your dumb fucks is still going to watch the fucking game. You might skip over the fucking the halftime show, but I bet you your dumb ass is going to be there and your wife and your kids is probably going to be twerking because they know who Bad Bunny is. It's just your ignorant ass that don't. That's it. You still gonna watch the game. MAGA is still gonna be at the forefront of the fucking thing, cheering the fucking game on. They don't need to cater to y'all. They already know you stupid. They know no matter what the fuck y'all say, what's gonna happen. Look at this guy. That you could already tell he's one of the ones that is like, oh my God, it's gonna be in Spanish. Like, bro, I could already tell you speak a different language, and I could already tell your first language ain't English, and you already hating because somebody else that may be representing you as a person of color is gonna be on a national fucking stage. And let's be serious about this. The Super Bowl is not the biggest stage in the world. The Super Bowl is the biggest stage for y'all MAGA people. Because the World Cup is the World Cup. World Cup. Let's say it together now. World Cup. The Super Bowl is only watched by yo dumbasses. Shit, some of y'all don't even really watch the fucking game. Some of y'all just watch the commercials. But y'all true patriots. Like, come on now. Y'all just so full of shit. You gotta sound every letter. It's just like, it's comments. It's like, come on, man. Y'all ain't got shit else to say. Y'all stuck on stupid. Y'all listen to anything a Republican says. We are in a government shutdown right now because y'all too fucking stupid to actually pay attention to what's going on. Because you notice how every single time some bullshit comes out, it's the only time you see the Republican representatives making posts. Only time these motherfuckers have press conferences. The only time y'all need a press conference is when y'all need to lie to y'all people more often. Y'all don't notice that? Y'all still that dumb that y'all haven't noticed that? The only time you heard Mike Johnson say anything is when he has to try to cover his ass for something. Remember the last time he had to make an announcement? Donald Trump was an informant for Epstein. That's the last time. But you notice how Mike Johnson didn't make any announcement towards the fact that he didn't want to certify the special election from the Arizona congresswoman that got elected, and she would have been the vote that was needed to make the Epstein list come out. You notice how he ain't make no press conference about that, right? No press conference. That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy how he ain't say nothing about that, and he's been delaying it because he knows he's the vote needed to release the files. He didn't make no press conference about that. He's trying to tell you that the Democrats want to shut down the government, but it's them that wants to make sure to take your health care and triple it. Like, you know, this is why I find it funny with MAGA, right? This is why I find it funny with MAGA, right? You notice how he hasn't said that they're not trying to take away healthcare? You haven't noticed that? You haven't noticed that part, right? You notice how he hasn't contradicted the fact that they want to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. You notice how he hasn't said anything. He hasn't denied that part. He's just trying to say that the Democrats is trying to get illegals health care. But he doesn't deny the fact that all these people, their cost in healthcare is going to go up. You notice that? You notice that? You notice how they haven't said anything. The only thing they want to say is that they want to prioritize illegal aliens. But in the documentation alone, it says that in order for them to receive anything, it means what? That they have to be legal in order for them to receive any Medicaid or any care. It's been like that forever. But y'all so stupid that y'all willing to have The fucking Republicans lie to you and tell you that you're gonna lose. Well, no, they're not telling you you're going to lose it because they just want you to experience it. But then they're going to blame it on people that supposedly are getting kicked out the country. If you're getting kicked out the country and you're rounding all these people up, how are they prioritizing illegal aliens if there's not going to be any because you're rounding them up? You ever thought about that? You ever put that together? All these ICE raids are for what? Because y'all put how many billion into the ICE raids? Y'all making sure to lock all these people up. Y'all making sure to lock all these people up, but somehow they're the priority for healthcare? How does that make fucking sense? How does that make any sense? You rounding these people up, but then somehow money is supposedly going to them? This is the best one. See, I love idiots like this because you know why? You see how he says this? Y'all see this, right? Everybody reading this, right? You guys are the ones that put them in hotels. Yeah, because you're probably from a red broke ass state that we already subsidizing. So imagine the fact that Republicans are mad at the fact that Democratic states can take care of these people and still fund your broke ass. Imagine that. Imagine that. These Democratic cities have enough money to supposedly put these people in all these places, and then they still have the money to subsidize your broke ass red state. My thing is why the fuck are you always concerned with the fucking red state or the blue state and not concerned with your own? Damn, that's crazy. So we can afford, imagine what this country could do if we didn't have to subsidize and pay for your red broke ass states. Imagine America would be great again if y'all would pull yourself up by your own fucking bootstraps. What fucking Republican state pulls themselves up by the bootstraps? None of them, because everybody else is pulling you up. But y'all the first ones that'll be like, yo, I don't want my money to go to other people. Your money ain't going to any other person. Your money ain't going to any other state. Democratic states are putting their money to put it into you. Your money ain't going nowhere. Your money is staying exactly where the fuck you are because you can't help support nobody and you can't even help support yourself. So how the fuck is your money going to somebody else when you can't even support yourself? Explain that to me. That's the craziest fucking, like, wow. Look at this. He's still here. It was just like y'all can't take care of yourselves. You can't take care of yourself. You always subsidizing. Like, why the fuck are all y'all Republican farmers crying right now? Why is that? Donald Trump, please. I need a handout. Trump, I need a handout. I'm about to lose my farm because these illegals don't want to show up to work. But all these tariffs and China and all these countries don't want to buy my shit no more. Shut the fuck up. That's it. Just shut the fuck up. Like, damn. Nah, bro, they multiply. Just like, look, I appreciate y'all because y'all just calling his dumb ass out. I ain't even paying attention to no more. I appreciate all of y'all for doing that because it's just like, I haven't said anything that isn't bullshit. Republican states are always subsidized by Democratic states. So literally, democratic states have been supplying and being sanctuary cities and taking care of asylum seekers, which are actual fucking documented immigrants. Because if you're an asylum seeker, that means you got vetted. That means you went through the process. That means that you got cleared to come into the United States and live amongst Americans. But for stupid people that can't even pay their own bills and have everybody else paying for it, yeah, I would understand. Because y'all be mad as fuck. Y'all just jealous as fuck. How about y'all take all that dumbass energy y'all fucking got and work? Because if an immigrant is fucking taking your job, that means you weren't working hard enough. You got to go to your Charlie Kirk mentality of being a fucking victim. Somebody else took my job. Somebody of color took my job. They were supposedly unqualified, but they still beat my dumb ass out. Like, y'all didn't think that through, did y'all? Y'all didn't think that part through? Were you going to say that somebody beat you out of a job and they were unqualified? So what the fuck does that mean about you? What the fuck does that mean about you? An unqualified person beat you out of a job. Y'all didn't think that. Y'all, I don't think y'all sat down and thought that process out when y'all wanted to make a whole bunch of nonsense up. Talk about, oh my God, these immigrants beat me out of a job and they were unqualified. Bitch, that means you stupid. That means you worse than them. Because if they weren't qualified and they beat you out the job, that means you were below fucking qualified. That means they didn't even want to look at your resume because it was like, damn, we going to lose money hiring this dumb fuck. Oh, now he want to be friendly. Now he want to be friendly. Damn. I talk so much sense to him that now he want to be friendly. Now he want to ask questions. Now he want to make sense. Now he want to have a conversation after he realized how fucking stupid he sounds. Oh, just like you lose to people that don't speak the language. That's why y'all mad at Bad Bunny. Now it makes sense. That's why you mad at Bad Bunny. Because you know Bad Bunny, even with that, still beat you out and still beat out a person that spoke English to perform at the fucking Super Bowl. That's crazy. Bro, why y'all so jealous, man? Y'all some of the most jealous people I've seen ever. You know how jealous you gotta be that you mad at the fact that somebody else is doing better than you, but you can't pull yourself up by the bootstraps? That's crazy. Oh, look, more projection. Look at the projection, y'all. Oh, just like, man, y'all so bad at being bad that y'all don't realize how bad you are. That's the crazy part. Y'all been ingrained to be the victims of everything, but y'all want to say everyone else acts like a victim. Look at this one. Crazy how you would say that, right? Crazy how you would say that, but I'm a United States veteran that actually decided to sacrifice for this country. Yet I bet your bitch ass never served a day in your fucking life. But your bitch ass never served a day in your life. Crazy. Whoa. All right, Justin, you might be cool now. You might be cool. Yeah, damn. Yeah, Melinda. Exactly. I'm a gaming Christian, but I'm here judging other people and trying to make threats like a bitch online. All right, come on, bro. We already know you full of shit. You're the same one that was boycotting Bad Bunny, the same one that was boycotting fucking Colin Kaepernick, the same one. It was just like, bro, nobody's scared of y'all. We all know you bitch made. All of y'all is bitch made. Plain and simple. We don't gotta pay attention to y'all. Y'all the same ones that was making these Civil War videos, weren't y'all? The ones that were just like, oh, I'm gonna ride my black flag and we're gonna go to civil war. Against who, bitch? How come you never fucking stated who you were fighting? If you were too bitch to fucking do it then, why the fuck would I think you man enough now? Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. Hold on, this one right here. This one right here. Man, it's just like it's just simple. It's just a simplicity of it, man. It's just like MAGA. The reason why we can't get any better is because y'all hold this country back. Y'all don't want this country to be better. Y'all think that making the country great again means it's only being great for you, but you forget that you use everybody else in the world to be successful. Because that's the ignorance of it. The victim blaming comes from MAGA because MAGA believes that it's immigrants that are fucking causing their demise. Mind you, hey MAGA, do me a favor. Look at the back of your t-shirt and tell me which American-made fucking plant you got it from. Oh shit, damn. Happens to be American. Nope, not American. Oh shit, happens to be one of those immigrants that you just fully want to get out the country. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? Because I know y'all ain't got no American-made shit. I know you can check your house right now and all your shit is made from somewhere else. Shit, I know your shirt ain't there because the thing is it may be an American country, but it says made in Vietnam, made in Thailand, made in fucking the Philippines. But here you are. American and shit, right? Crazy. Made everywhere else, but here you are. Right? Here you are. It's just like y'all are always the ones that is always like, yo, we don't want these people in our country. We don't, bro, you don't make anything. You get handouts for everything. Every program that has been made is for MAGA. And y'all don't even know how to use them. And y'all complain because somebody else is using the same shit you can fucking use. Please tell me why. See, this is how I'm gonna break it down to the stupid people here. This is how I'm gonna break it down to. If MAGA has been the majority this whole fucking time, what do you think all these subsidies and all these benefits went to? If y'all the majority, who do you think they've been making all this shit for? They ain't making sure to give it to the people that don't need it. What you want, bro? Come here. Tell these people how stupid they are. You don't even want to look at you. My cat never want to look at your asses. My cat always hits y'all with the, you doing this again? You talking to these dumbass people? It's like, damn. Why do you listen to these dumbass people? My cat don't even like y'all. That's crazy. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. My cat understands stupidity once he sees it. Like he looked at the camera and he, nah, I ain't dealing with y'all. This guy could do enough. It was just like, come on, man, 'cause y'all haven't been successful on anything. We are in a government shutdown still. Look, it's crazy because y'all patriotic and all this shit, right? How come y'all not complaining about the fact that, you know, our service members ain't getting paid right now? Nothing to say on that? Nothing to say on that. Bro, what you doing? Like, your service member got nothing. Nothing. Y'all ain't helping who? Who y'all helping out right now? MAGA, since y'all the ones that always pull yourselves up by the bootstraps, why ain't y'all pulling everybody else up the bootstraps, huh? Y'all too concerned with yourselves, but then y'all the ones that is always struggling? This guy right here. Yo Doge check, right? That's what you're getting paid? Yo Doge check? Bro, you moving the mic, bro. Imagine this. Be the same one. It always be the same ones, and then the next question is probably gonna be like, "Do you know what a woman is?" It's always the same ones. Always the same ones that are just like, "Do you know what a woman is? Do you know what a woman is?" Bitch, I got 3 kids. I've been fucking. I'm not the one here trying to glorify and project onto another man. It's okay, bro. We understand. We understand. Like MAGA, y'all don't have anything and y'all don't have shit. Y'all haven't accomplished anything. Y'all been victims this whole time. That's why this country hasn't been successful. We haven't been able to do anything because y'all hold us back. Y'all hold us back. When your fucking education is so fucking low in your state, that holds the rest of the country back. It doesn't make us better. When you got Oklahoma ranked 50th, New Mexico ranked 51st, imagine the fact that you got beaten out. Imagine that you got beaten out by the District of Columbia, which isn't even an actual fucking state. You know what the fuck that is? And you think that's helping us? How the fuck is it helping us when y'all on the bottom portion? Most of y'all Republican states get the most subsidies and you have the stupidest fucking people coming from it. So y'all not the ones developing shit. Y'all the same. Look, imagine this, right? Imagine that you are a Republican right now, but you mad at the fact that the education system is being brought down, but you have no problem with the fact that they have to continue to bring high-skilled people from overseas. Alice, there we go. See, this is why some of these people I don't bother with. Hey, why don't you notice how you've been here since I first started and you still haven't requested up, right? You still been here, haven't requested up, right? Shut the fuck up with your bitch ass. Look how simple that was. Here's another one. Here's another one. Here's another one. It was just like, damn, MAGA has to come up with anything because they don't have any kind of substance to go against it. It was just like, damn, that's crazy. You know, I don't own nobody. I'm just exemplifying the fact of how stupid they are and how gullible they are and how they keep on getting conned by the same fucking people over and over again. Like, you know what's crazy? That you have these representers, which is your, House of Reps, Senate, playing in your face the whole fucking time. Your representation is playing in your face the whole fucking time. Yet you're too fucking stupid to understand it. You're too stupid to actually read. What? There has not been anything substantial that has helped you with this administration, and we've been in what, 8 months, 9 months now? So much fucking winning. So much winning that y'all have been doing, but you haven't been able to tell me something that has benefited you as a MAGA fucking cocksucker. Still haven't been able to, huh? That's crazy. That's crazy. You still, you know what that is, going on 9 months and you still haven't been able to say anything that has positively helped you as a American? Please tell me. It was like, look, typical MAGA has to try to change the subject that has nothing to do with what we're talking about because they know their relevance in the actual topic is nowhere with fucking any kind of merit. Isn't that noticeable? Don't you notice that all the time with these people? That every single time it comes to having an actual conversation of the bullshit that they actually listen to, it's like, oh, let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this nonsense. Brown, what do I feel about Pete Hegseth and moving the military forward? Terrible. That could have been an email. This man wasted taxpayer dollars to get people that have outranked them, outperformed them, been in the military longer to try to tell him he don't want no fat people. Bro, the standards have been the same. The standards haven't changed. The man that can barely do fucking 10 pull-ups himself is going to tell people that have been doing this for probably 30 to 40 years, talk about, we don't want people with beards and we don't. Shut the fuck up. That's why MAGA just stays to himself. That's why this dude is always like, come on, bruh. He's beyond. He's not DEI. Stop using it. That's the thing. That's the problem with MAGA. MAGA has made DEI sound that it means unqualified. That doesn't mean unqualified. Diversity, equity, and inclusion does not mean unqualified. Or DUI, yeah, that's what he is. Vegas got it right. It was just like DEI actually brings the competition level up because of you dumb fucks. It opens it up to people that are actually qualified. Do you know why? Because the thing is why am I going to take a person that's 50th or from Oklahoma when their education level is 50th instead of taking somebody that's probably an immigrant and has some fucking sort of college education? And you mad at the fact that somebody else got the job. The fact that Republicans and MAGA keep on, it's the same thing. Y'all listen to what your dumbasses say. Look at what y'all can't do anything right. Y'all don't know how to actually read. You can't, they don't see this, Nessa, thank you for this. Because the thing is they don't know what DEI stands for. They've just been told it means unqualified. But the thing is that this is what I like to tell y'all. This is what I like to tell you dumb fucks. If DEI means unqualified, that means you weren't even qualified enough to beat out an unqualified person. You could not beat out an unqualified person. Imagine that. A person that you deemed unqualified still beat you. That's crazy. Crazy. Look at this. Look at this racist ass comment. Look at this racist ass comment. But the thing is, it's just like, and of course, let's see. And you a person of color? That's wild. That's wild. See, this is I love when the stupidity just stands out. Look at this dumbass statement. It gives the job to the less qualified person based on race, not on qualifications. Hey, dumbass. Let me explain this to you from an intelligent perspective, right? From an intelligent perspective. If it was based on race, then that means you weren't going to be competing for that position anyway. If the position was made off of race, you weren't going to be competing for it. So you're basically saying that the person was the less qualified person based on race. So they found somebody that was stupid and they still beat your dumb ass out. Like, make that make sense. Make that make sense. You want to say it's based off of race, but then they still beat you out. Meaning they still beat out other people of race. You notice how no other race is complaining about it? You notice that? You notice that? You notice that it's only y'all, MAGA, complaining? But no other race is complaining? No other race is complaining except for y'all. Y'all the only ones that have a problem. So literally every other race is still beating you out on the DEI aspect. And the other people isn't even complaining. Imagine that. Imagine that America is 65% white. And y'all still getting beat out. Imagine being that ignorant. This right here. This right here. This right here. This right here. That right there. That right there. It's only MAGA complaining. The dumb fucking people are the only ones fucking complaining. Arturo, you the fucking man. You getting a follow for that one. I'll give him a quick follow. He get a follow for that. Brown, I ain't wasting my time. Everybody's going to try to educate me on this shit, right? They always got the ability to educate me on this stuff, but then somehow they never educated themselves. And you want me to waste my time? You want to say the shit is off race, but then it's only your race complaining, even though your race benefited the most. Because white women benefited from DEI the most, more than any person of color. So literally, that throws your whole race fucking thought process out the fucking window. Out the fucking window. You know what's funny? That it's always MAGA that always has to ask for a handout. Bitch, request up. You want a handout for that too? You want somebody to hold you hand? You want to fucking get subsidized to request up? Like, shut the fuck up already, man. Your fucking ignorance is the problem. Y'all come up with all these fucking shit. Y'all need help for this. You want this. It was just like, I'm the handout, but you the one complaining about DEI. Okay. You're angry, man. I suggest therapy. Why is it that I need therapy, but then fucking education isn't needed for all these dumb fucks? You know that's crazy? Get hired for your qualifications. I have a bachelor's and master's degree, and I have plenty of certifications, and I'm a fucking United States Army veteran. I have plenty of fucking shit. But the thing is what I educated myself enough where I can do this all day and still make money. I don't ask for any fucking donations. You notice that? I'm not a grifter like most of y'all. I don't ask for any fucking donations. I don't ask for any gifts. You never see me talk about, hey, here's my PayPal, here's my thing, here's this, here's that. It was just like, I don't need the fucking money. If you're gonna donate to a fucking cancer patient. Donate to those people. Matter of fact, if you want to donate to the fucking school district, whether your fucking kids may be behind on their school lunch fees. Don't fucking donate here. I don't want your fucking money. You're the one that's always gotten a grift. And see, look, you notice, see, look, you notice this one right here? Wasn't this the same bitch ass person that was saying to let him up, but then couldn't request up and is still talking shit in the chat? That's crazy. Crazy talk, isn't it? Crazy talk, isn't it? You notice how crazy that is? Imagine talking all that shit and you still not fucking man enough to record. Oh, he has the balls now. Oh, I had to challenge his manhood. I had to challenge his manhood for him to fucking do it. Oh, what happened? Why you ran away? You requested and then left? What happened?
Yo,
What's up?
yo, so check it out, bro. So check it out. All right. So explain again what DEI is, real quick for your followers.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion, correct? And accessibility.
Yeah.
correct?
That's what the letters. That's what it stands for.
Yeah. So
In
what does it stand
practice,
for? What does it stand for?
What's that?
No, you tell me since you know more than I do, and you're the one saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Explain to everybody what DEI is. DEIA.
Here's the example I gave you in practice, right? You and I go up for the job, okay? Company needs to hire however many more people of whatever ethnicity, right?
That's affirmative action. So you
I have
already on the
all the
wrong foot.
qualifications for the
You
job,
already on the
maybe even
wrong
more
foot. You are talking
qualifications for the
about
job.
affirmative action. That is affirmative action. You don't even know what the fuck you talking about, bro. Affirmative action was made for people, for black people. That's what it was. DEI is for everybody. Because then why is it that white women are the ones that have been hired the most through DEI?
So instead of cutting me off, listen, because you're smart, right? So listen, put your listening ears on. All right, you got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen. Okay. So again, the company needs.
I ain't wasting my fucking time. It was just like, how you gonna fucking talk about fucking affirmative action and try to tell me about DEI? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. It was just like, that's the thing with these people. It was just like, you have no idea what fucking DEI is, and you want to talk about affirmative action? You want to talk about affirmative action because you said race is the reason you get hired, meaning that is affirmative action. That isn't fucking DEI. So you clown dumbasses want to fucking come up here and talk all this dumb shit and don't even know what the fuck it means. That's why I asked you to explain it, because I knew your dumbass didn't know what it was. And you expect me to fucking wait here and keep on trying to have you give an example of something that's about race, which would mean it would be affirmative action and not DEI. Because the thing is there's no fucking place that would say that. If it was based off of fucking race, why is it that white women fucking benefited the most? That throws away your whole fucking argument. White women benefited the most from DEIA actions. So how is it about race if white women were the ones that got hired the most? Oh, now race isn't the only time that's DEI is implemented. But the dumbass fucking example you were about to give me was off DEI and race. But it's not what it's. Come on, bro. You can't even flip flop your own bullshit. Just go somewhere else where other people listen to your nonsense. And that's the problem with this country. Because we have dumb fucks like you that would want to fucking spew this nonsense about affirmative action saying that it's fucking DEI. That's the crazy part about it. It was just like that's the crazy part about it. It was just like you want to compete against something that you don't even understand, and then you wonder why you don't get selected. If you were to go to that same job application that you just said, and they ask you to describe DEI, yes, you're gonna blame it on race because of the fact that you were too stupid to actually know what the fuck it meant, and actually knows what it fucking means. That's why you would be mad. And that's why you would try to blame it on race because of the fact that you yourself didn't even know what the fuck it meant. That's why. That's why y'all blame it on race because the qualifications clearly wouldn't be the same. Because if you weren't able to fucking educate yourself on the ability to fucking learn what DEI was before you start talking to so many people and say it was because of race, that's why we here. That's why I say y'all make America worse. Because of your fucking stupidity. Nobody else fucking thinks DEI is off a race. Because then that would mean white women shouldn't be at the top. But notice that it's no other white. Why aren't white Democrats doing the same? It's supposedly so racist. But white liberals have no problem with it. Oh, maybe because they're actually qualified. Maybe because they actually learn. Maybe because they actually educate themselves. Maybe because they actually have degrees. It was just like, you listen to fucking Charlie Kirk. You're one of those Charlie Kirk sympathizers. The same victim. The victim that never fucking finished college but was complaining because other people beat him out that had college. You can't make this shit up, man. It's just like, imagine being bold enough to talk all that bullshit, come up, and then be dead ass wrong. The fact that you wanted to turn your camera on so people can see how stupid you actually fucking look makes it even worse. Imagine, that's the thing with MAGA. You so bold and fucking stupid that it's just like, damn. And then people listen to this? Why you think MAGA's so successful at being stupid right now? Yeah. But the thing is like, he's covered up, the dude is covered up in tattoos with face tattoos, and he's gonna get the job. No, bro. You're not presentable. Most jobs don't hire anybody that got face tattoos. So you didn't think that part through, and then you thought you had qualifications, but when you got to fucking stand in front of a fucking company and you look like you fucking been doing shit that you shouldn't be, you're not going to get hired. Crazy. What was the last CEO you seen fucking tatted up to the face? Please, I'm waiting. Please tell me any top CEO, pilot, fucking money manager, or anything like that is tattooed all the way over his face. Said McDonald's work. Damn, networking. Why you had to do them like that? Why you had to do the McDonald's workers like that? They just trying to work, bro. Why you gotta be so fucked up? At least, look, the thing is I respect the fucking McDonald's worker more than MAGA because they fucking out there doing their fucking job and not complaining about it. It's always these people that fucking don't qualify, need extra shit, that are always mad at the fact that somebody else is fucking outworking them. Work harder, bro. Do better. Educate yourself. Learn how to do something better than fucking listening and gargling fucking Republican nuts. Because that's all y'all fucking do. It's fucking crazy. All y'all fucking do is listen to the same shit, say the same shit. It doesn't fucking change. Y'all just victims. Because the thing is you've been here the whole fucking time. You've been here the whole fucking time in this country, right? How you been here the whole time in this country? Hold on. Yes, somebody beat you out. Somebody beat you out. Somebody beat you out that didn't know the language. Shit, I think, you know what I think what it is with MAGA? Because the thing is you never see a lot of MAGA men. Well, no, you don't see a lot of MAGA women complaining as much as MAGA men. Why is that? Fuck, I forgot how to change this shit back so I can get out of this guest mode. I don't want to host stupidity anymore. I'm not trying to host no stupidity. It's just like, bro. Like, bro, come on now. What boots with the straps? They don't know what straps are. These people have supposedly been working so hard to be unsuccessful. Sorry, I ain't gonna be on for too much longer. I just wanted to bring that out because the thing is that's why I did the research, and I just wanted to point out the fact that Republicans are still being lied to. MAGA's still being lied to, and they eating it up. Mike Johnson has basically said that the Democrats have shut down the government. Why? Because the Democrats want to give illegals fucking health care. And that is the furthest from the truth, because if you actually read the proposition of what the Senate proposed, Chuck Schumer and the Democrats proposed, it literally says that they have to be American. They have to be citizens. They have to have a social security number. They have to have it be a green card holder in order to apply and use it. Illegal immigrants have not been able to receive Medicare, Medicaid, or any of those because they are not legal citizens. You need to be documented in order to be enrolled and have that paid. But if you stuck on stupid, now I understand why you are where you at. They say the thing is the reason that they want to do this is the thing is that MAGA will believe that the Democrats want to shut it down. The only reason they want to do this is because now with the government shut down, they can have the time to do whatever they please when it comes to removing the fucking thing. Donald Trump already said it. He's a meeting with the Project 2025. Remember the dude that said he had nothing to do with it, never knew about it, never heard about it, didn't want to read anything about it, but somehow hired the person and is now telling y'all that he knew about it the whole fucking time. And please, MAGA, tell me you not stupid. Please explain to me how you not stupid. Remember the same ones that said, "Oh my God, he doesn't know about Project 2025." Project 2025. I'm surprised Project 2025 wasn't a Democratic hoax, like the Epstein files. The shit that's already been there, the shit that people have already spoken about, the people that have already said that shit, and it's just like. But like I said, you can't even mention anything about the fact. You notice how. Oh, this got the wide angle. I could do it this way. I was like, you notice how this is the same angle y'all get on YouTube if y'all watch me on YouTube. It's the second link on my link tree. Y'all get this full wide angle from it like this. I wish I could do this just here, but it doesn't let me sometimes. I was just like, Project 2025 was there and the man just did it and he fucking just lied to y'all, but y'all shut the fuck about that. That's why nobody listens to y'all. That's why nobody cares about y'all, because y'all don't investigate shit. Y'all don't look into anything. Y'all don't pay attention to the man bold-faced lied to y'all face and y'all just here smiling. I love stupid people. The angle makes me look like I'm so far away. Yeah, it's farther. It's just that's how it looks on the screen. I'm trying to make it large. I'm trying to make it so that this way. There we go. No, that ain't it. There we go. I'm just trying to get rid of this guest mode, but I don't be using this shit like that. I'll let my moderators up. Let my moderator up.
Hey, I'd like to get one classic cheesecake with
Soggy, you
strawberry.
want to come through? Just come through, Soggy. What's up, Vegas?
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing. I appreciate that, Truth. It's just that that's the talking point of it. It was just like all this shit is happening. They've been lied to in their face, but then they want to talk shit and blame somebody else for their inadequacies. That's the part that makes it worse. That's how come this country cannot get better. That's why the country can't get any better. Because Republicans keep on with this fallacy of believing all the nonsense that they give into, and then when it gets contradicted, they suck dick even harder. That's the crazy part. It's not even like they back off. They keep on with the nonsense. They keep on with the bullshit. It was just like, imagine you being told that you lied to, and then you try to go farther. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing? It was like this man bold-faced conned you into believing he didn't know nothing about Project 2025. And then all of a sudden, he's telling you he knew about Project 2025. He hired everybody in Project 2025. And then somehow y'all just don't know what the fuck going on. That's why we can't make it nowhere. That's why we're not successful. We can't be successful in a country where people get fucking so stupid that they don't listen to anything that they're being told from people that are educated and know what's going on. That's why we can't progress. That's why we're going to be stuck in this position for who knows how fucking long. Because we still got another fucking 3 years of this stupidity. So imagine the amount of lies that are going to continue to come out for the next 3 years that these people are just going to continue to eat up and believe while they're cutting all their benefits, cutting all their funding, cutting all their fucking shit. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy when you look at it like that, huh? Look at this one. Of course, it's gonna come from a service member. Look, damn, I wish I can pin. That's why I don't like fucking the having people on there for some reason. It doesn't. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect you real quick. See if that works. No, what the fuck. Still trying to get rid of this shit. It was just like this. Like, look at this Michael dude here that says Dems constantly spewing counterproductive and unpatriotic BS. You can't fake stupid. Yet here you are, a military service member that is basically, let me guess, because you're airborne, meaning you were probably infantry, meaning that you got told to jump and you just asked how high. But supposedly know so much. Supposedly are educated in all these functions. Supposedly know how to do all this shit. But you've been told to fucking jump as high as you told to jump. And what do? You suck dick and do it. It was just like there's no patriotism in there. Because the thing is if you were an actual patriot, you would understand. If you are an actual fucking veteran, you would understand that you would not take arms against your own fucking country. If you were a real fucking veteran, if you were a real fucking American, if you actually believed in the fucking Constitution that you swore to uphold, you would actually understand that you would never take fucking arms against American citizens. That's it. There's no more to it. So if you feel okay with the fact that American citizens are being used against, and you call yourself a fucking American patriot? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You can't make this shit up. These are the people in our country. These are the people in our country, y'all. These are the people in our country. These are the people in our country. These are the make America great again. Come on, bro. Come on. You can't make this up. You can't. You just can't. It's not even about having the military. Look, I'm gonna just be frank with this shit. I'm gonna be frank with this shit. If you're telling me that you need the military to be, if you need the military to be in these streets, why the fuck do you have a police force? Because I bet you the budget is crazy for these police departments. The budget is fucking crazy for these police departments because y'all see how they be outfitted with all this shit. Why the fuck is so much money going there if you need to fucking supposedly bring the military in? So meaning you should be able to take all this money that's going into supposedly funding all these fucking police departments and put them back. Here you got another one. Here you got another one that has Lieutenant Dustin here. And it was just like, LT, if you are an American fucking veteran or service member, you should never be taking arms against American citizens unless they are domestic terrorists. And just because you claim them to be domestic terrorists doesn't make them a domestic terrorist. Just because you've been sucking dick for so fucking long, don't mean that you're not gay. that's the thought process with a lot of y'all Republicans. Y'all in the closet ones, y'all been swallowing nuts this whole time. Talk about, oh no. Y'all that's why in the military all of y'all would always be like, $20 is $20, right? It was just like whoever imagine if you decide that making a list of people that have done nothing wrong against this country and are using the First Amendment right are terrorists, you're the actual terrorist. Because you're the one that wants to infringe on American rights. You didn't think about that, huh, LT? That's why you hide behind your fucking profile. And that's why you want to like to talk your shit, because you think that you fucking okay and you hiding behind a fucking profile like motherfuckers don't know how to find IP addresses. That's why it's always y'all dumb ones that don't know that people have the capabilities. It's okay. It's okay to be stupid. It's okay. It's always the same ones. It's always the same ones that always want to act tough, or the tough guys, this, and that. It's like, bro, ain't nobody concerned with you, bro. No, nobody. What'd I do with the camera? Oh, shit, I done fucked it up. I done fucked up the camera, y'all. I don't know what I did. Control Alt Delete Flip. Come on, man. I got more sense than that. That should have worked for MAGA. You could have probably told them Alt F4. Probably it would have been better. It's just like that's what it is. It's just like it gets to that point where it's just like, sorry, military way. But it is what it is. That's what it's always the same fucking thing. It's always the same thought process with these people. It's just like it gets tiring. Like, how do you stay so stupid? I should be dealing with these people. Well, now I'm drinking coffee. I'm just trying to get rid of this shit though. I was like, my whole shit just like, and now my camera don't even want to show up, which is weird. There you go. I have to redo the shit for some reason. I don't know. Bro, don't you got some like PowerPoints to be making over here fucking on everybody else? Don't you got some PowerPoints to be doing? Nah, I did. I tried that, but it's not letting me do it because I had to re-put my camera again for some reason. And I was just like, I don't know why, but it's whatever. Like I said, I'm not gonna be on for too long. I'm not gonna be on for too long. Yeah, I was able to change it so that it looks smaller, so it's not the 8. But for some reason, I can't just I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of the whole thing. I don't do lives like this on thing. That's why I'm always on YouTube or I'm on Twitch or I'm on my website, because there I can actually manipulate and change this stuff without fucking dealing with TikTok Studio. TikTok Live Studio be always doing some dumb shit. Always doesn't let you want to, like, if it's like capture the screen, it doesn't let you fucking do it. That's why I need to get rid of this, because I want to pin this dumbass. Look at the mirror, say what you stand for, and realize you're talking to yourself. Realize that your stupid ass doesn't comprehend the whole point of a fucking chat box and you talking to the chat and me answering. So clearly, You weren't a successful LT. You probably still on the land nav course, ain't you? That's what it is. Still on the land nav course. Still trying to find out how MAG is actually helping them. Still trying to point one. He's still trying to get his fucking steps. You don't know his pace. Oh shit. It was like, come on, man. It's just like y'all just pathetic at this point. It was just like this country keeps getting worse and worse because of y'all patheticness. Because of your inability to fucking think. Because of your inability to fucking research. Because of your inability to actually look at what people say and then actually read what they're saying. Because the thing is you would be able to read the fucking thing. And then funny how the last 3 shutdowns have been under Donald Trump. So why is it that this has happened 3 times already with Donald Trump in office? We didn't have that during Biden, did we? That's all I got to say to y'all. What can you do? Trying to make sure y'all can hear him. MAGA putting them to sleep with your stupidity. That's crazy. Critical thinking is not even that. Hexif was stupid enough. The thing is like people fail to realize that Hexif never amounted to what half, not even a quarter of what those people that he was trying to fucking talk to. He's like, get this shit out of my face. He was like, he didn't realize and put together the fact that he didn't amount to a quarter of what those generals did. Generals. These were 4-star, 3-star, 2-star. Generals. This dude made it to major. This dude couldn't get promoted. That's why he got the fuck out. Plain and simple. That's what happens with a lot of these officers. When they have no way of actually getting promoted or being worth anything, they get the fuck out. And then they become a fucking talk news, Fox News host that wants to say, Hillary Clinton should be fucking put in jail for her emails, but then he goes and does fucking Signalgate. Come on, y'all. Republicans is just like, look, it gets to the point where y'all just racist and y'all just stupid. Y'all can't understand fucking basic fucking knowledge. Y'all can't understand basic sense. The government is shut down because Republicans want to keep on capitalizing on making you suffer more. But you think that it's the suffering of illegal immigrants that is going to cause the suffering for you. Because the thing is who you going to blame after all the immigrants is gone? and you still broke, and you still ain't got money, and you still fucking waiting to try to get a fucking medical appointment. You're not going to blame immigrants anymore. Then what the blame is going to be? The blame is going to shift to y'all. Because then they're going to know, damn, we need these dumb people because we know they're going to keep on working, but fuck, are they stupid? You know what the crazy thing? The funny thing is that MAGA will be the same ones that be like, oh my God, AI is going to be so good. Bro, if you couldn't get a job now, what makes you think you're going to beat out a computer? That's all it is. They're just going to find another person to blame. This is when I want to see all those Civil War fanatics that they were talking about. We're going to Civil War. Yes, fight amongst each other. Let it be the survival of the fittest between yourselves. So that way we can actually get the educated ones afterwards. And then we can make some progress. Because we'll actually have people of intelligence. Because remember, they wanted a civil war, but they were too bitch to actually say who they wanted to fight. Can't go to war if you don't say who you're going to war against. Like, you that scared of them? That's why I don't pay attention to any of these people when they say, oh, you want to meet up? You want to, bro, y'all been talking all this nonsense. Y'all been full of shit since Trump first won his first administration. Y'all were going to boycott Colin Kaepernick. Still at the game, still watch football. Y'all were going to boycott baseball when they had the like Pride Month thing. Still went to the fucking games. Imagine saying there's no right battle going on, but you had Charlie Kirk against Nick Fuentes. And the funny thing is that Nick Fuentes is a gay Mexican. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You got the right, which was Charlie Kirk fighting as Nick Fuentes, which is also a group of white men, but they're led by a gay Mexican. Wild, isn't it? Wild, isn't it? Crazy when we see these things, huh? Crazy. Imagine how they lost their minds on that one. But oh yeah, remember? Yeah, Hero. They did boycott Bud Light by buying the 30 rack instead. They didn't go for the 6-pack. They went for the 30 rack. Trump is a fucking anchor baby himself. If he wants to put it to that point. That's the crazy thing. It's just like Ted Cruz. No, we're not gonna talk about his ass. That dude's hard drive needs to be fucking inspected. That dude's hard drive needs to be checked. Because you're not gonna tell me we should stop attacking pedophiles. Y'all heard what he said? Y'all heard when he said that? That we should stop attacking pedophiles? And this is what MAGA wants to size. Oh yeah, you can look it up. You can look it up when he says it. He says we had to. At first, he started off good. He said something else about we were gonna get together and we should be all together against murders, or we can be against this, and then we should stop attacking pedophiles. And I was like, excuse me? I was like, whoa. I was like, you had me at the first two parts where I agreed with that we need to come together on, but this whole attacking pedophiles, no, we need to ramp that up. That needs to be ramped up. That needs to, be elevated. That shit needs fucking front page coverage. It's like because they all pedophiles. Most of these people are all pedophiles that are in this administration. That's why they so scared of Donald Trump. You can't tell me that you scared of a man just because you're scared of a man. It's another grown ass man. The man is 80 something years old. You know he can't fight. You're not going to tell me that you're scared of him for no reason. Nah, it's because he knows you're a pedophile too. And he knows if I go down, I got presidential immunity. You don't. That's why all these motherfuckers are scared. Because Donald Trump will try to slip it or flip it which way to basically say, oh, this was a presidential act of me being a pedophile. But all of them don't have that. Every representative don't have that. Every person that's in that Epstein list does not have that fucking protection. It's just like, it's like, that's why I said, it was like, we will not be successful in this country until we actually get rid of MAGA. MAGA is the problem. It's not the immigrants. It's not people of color. It's not even the uneducated. It's MAGA. Because some of these uneducated people want to be educated, but they're stuck in a red fucking state that won't allow them to learn. Make sure to hold them back from learning. Make sure to take the resources that would actually make them successful fucking citizens, which would take it away from being fucking such a jealous prick and being so hateful against other people that actually have worked their asses off and actually voted to better their lives. Because if you're in a democratic city, that means all those people voted for these things. Maybe they didn't all agree with it, but I bet you all those democratic people are fucking happy at the fact that they have extra health care, where if they do get hurt, they have Medicare, they have their medical insurance, and then the state provides another healthcare resource. Why? Because people are already paying high taxes in those states. That's why high taxes doesn't mean you're getting robbed. It means that they're getting more benefits. They're getting more resources. That's why their kids don't pay school lunches, because the whole state decides, you know what? We okay with paying more if it means kids don't go hungry. But y'all Republicans are mad. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was just like, damn. They hit me with misinformation. On what? That's crazy. Damn, October 10th. They hit me with a whole week again. A whole week. A whole week, y'all. Yeah. You can't make this shit up, man. That's why I'm saying I hope people know to find me on YouTube, because it's just like the situation. That's what it is. I was like, you know what? That's exactly what it is. And this is exactly what we're gonna do, because that would be the last time that we stream on TikTok. So we are going to go ahead and uninstall it off of our computer. And that is what we are going to do right now. We're doing this live, y'all. We're doing it live, and we are disconnecting, and we are getting rid of TikTok Studio. That shit will no longer be on here, and I will no longer be going live. Getting rid of all that shit. That shit is gone. But yeah. That's the thing. Like I said, we ain't gonna be on here. We ain't gonna do that shit. I'm just like, but yeah, we're gonna end it on that note. I'm gonna end it on that note. But if y'all want to follow, y'all want to do it, it's gonna be on YouTube. I appreciate y'all, and whoever's tuning in, I appreciate y'all. TikTok always got something to say. TikTok always listens to some bullshit. And it's just like, once you start making too much sense, they want to censor you, and they want to get it quiet so that people don't understand what is actually going on and what is actually happening. But it's okay, though. It's going to happen. We understand. But I appreciate y'all either way. And as always, be good to one another, take care of one another, look out for one another, love one another, stay marvelous while doing it. What happened on TikTok? Sylvia, they Jeanette, they banned me again. You know how it goes. You know, if I just happen to disappear, it's because they went on fucking thing and they mass reported me for misinformation. Imagine that. And then the ban is for a whole fucking week. So I got mass reported for misinformation and got banned till October 10th. So what I did was I just went ahead and deleted TikTok Studio off my computer. That's it. So if anything, since you follow me on here, most likely here's where you'll see me doing most of these. I'll probably just post on my story or something saying I'm going live on YouTube so that people can watch and listen there and we can have a conversation that way. But otherwise, yeah, TikTok ain't it. I'm not going to keep on being censored for talking the same and the actual shit that's going on. And these people want to fucking mass report me for bullshit. Because I know I'm going to appeal it and then I know I'm going to get it. Either they're going to be like, oh, no, this bullshit, or they're going to fucking keep it. But the fact that they decided to keep it and they decided to put it, as soon as I get to that point where I start making too much sense, they always ban me for a whole week. I haven't even appealed it yet. I'm going to. But it's just interesting because that's what it is. And then I got a new strike added. You know what's crazy too? That was for the last one. Then it said I had a content violation. I don't know. Let me see. It's just interesting to me because that's what they want to do. They want to keep on. I have a live violation and my live access status. Your access to go live across all channels, including multi-guest, will be restored on 10/10/25 at 11:33 a.m. Violation reason. Let's see what it says. It says misinformation. It says, in a global community, it is natural for people to have different opinions, but we seek to operate on a shared set of facts and reality. We do not allow inaccurate, misleading, or false content that may cause significant harm to individuals or society, regardless of intent. Let me see. My live does not contain the content mentioned in this notice. And the thing is I know it's going to probably be a quick fucking review and then they're just going to cut it out. Because that's what it always is. But we'll see. Because most of the time that when they know it's bullshit, they'll go and they'll say it's misinformation. But then it's just like it took a whole bunch of these people to mass report me to get to that point. But, you know, that's how it is. That's why I always say it's like on here, that's what I'll do it. And I'll just keep pushing the YouTube front because at least on here, I know a lot of these trolls won't bother to actually follow me. So it'll be a better conversation that is actual people of intellect that can talk and have conversations on YouTube because I know most of these people ain't going to come over here. They're not going to subscribe to me. So it's just better that way to do it. So that way, if people follow me and stuff like that, it'll be easier for people to see it. I do have my workshop on Sunday, but yeah, that's how it's going to be. I was just like, we are going to be off of TikTok. We'll post here and there, but when it comes to being censored, that is becoming the platform to be censored on. Because at least YouTube, I don't have to worry about the stupidity. And I can say what I have to say as long as it's within community guidelines, which since I'm not lying about anything, I don't break any community guidelines on YouTube. YouTube hasn't censored me or said, oh, you said this or said that. So that's why it's just like, that's why I'm going to YouTube. And it was just like, hey, y'all see me here and there on TikTok, but TikTok is officially off my computer now. So there's that. I was just like, I was like, you want people to have both sides of the situation, both sides of the conversation. But then when somebody has one point on the conversation where people don't agree and get upset about it, then all of a sudden that's the case. So that's why I was just like, we'll leave it at that. We'll just keep it. Yeah, we'll just keep it at that. You already know they love bothering me. They love fucking. They love banning me. But it is what it is. But hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. If anything, excuse me, like I said, I'll just post on TikTok, like probably on my story or a quick, it'll probably be on my story because then I know those fade away and I don't keep on giving anything for people to actually watch or for TikTok to have. Because basically everything will be on there. And if it's like little snippets or something, that's what I might post onto TikTok if it's something that I take off of this. But besides that, ain't wasting no more time. But hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. I will see y'all next time. Peace.